All right, what's good, Logan? So this is your selfie project for chapter 2 on parabolas. All right, so first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take a picture of yourself, and a selfie of yourself, or maybe someone else takes it, it's up to you. And you have to have a parabola in the picture. So after you do that, so that's the first thing, go do that. After you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to log into Desmos. So we're going to head over to desmos.com, and at desmos.com, I'm going to need you to click on login. If this is the first time you've ever logged in, it's going to ask you what you want to log in with. Go ahead and click on Google. So you should be on your login account while you do this. So you're going to sign in with Google. What this does is it allows you to save any of the work that you do and then allows you to submit it or share it with me so that you can get credit for the assignment. After you do that, next thing you're going to do is click on Graphing Calculator. You should be in a brand new Graphing Calculator for Desmos. Let's go quickly, click on the wrench, and on the wrench, make it so that you can see things crazy big. This just makes things nicer when you look at it. Now, moving on to the actual project, first step number one, you're going to want to insert your picture, your selfie. Hopefully you saved it to your desktop or to your Chromebook or your Mac, whatever you're using, and then you're going to go and find it. So I'm going to click on image, and here is the selfie that I have. So I open up the selfie, and we are going to find the parabola that is known as my beanie. So this is me and my lovely wife Monique. We're chilling out in Tahoe. So if you want to move it, you grab the center, you can move it around. And then the second thing is you can enlarge it. So if you want to make it a little bit bigger, there you go. Big fat Rocco head. All right, so we got big fat Rocco head right there. And that's step one. Step two, after you do that, you're going to want to set up a table. So I'm going to click over here, plus sign. So I'm going to say, hey, I need a new thing. Plus sign, I need a new table. And in this table, I'm going to change the color. So to change the color, you're going to click right there. You're going to click on the points and hold it down. And it's going to give you the option to change the color. I like the orange against this background here. I think it looks really good. The second thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on drag. So make sure that you have it so that you have the color you like, and then click on drag. This is going to allow us to move the points around. It's a lot easier than trying to figure out what each of the individual points are on the graph. Next, you're going to place some arbitrary points. Now, where you place them is really up to you. I'm going to place them on the x-axis. So my first one's going to be at -3, 0, and then the next one is at -2, 0, and you can't see it because of my peachy face, -1, 0, but as you go through it, you're like, oh, I can start to see the points, and those are the points we're going to be dragging, 1, 1, and that right there would be enough points for the project. I should have said 0, so I can make it all on the x-axis. And then I'm going to probably do 7 points. I'm going to go out to 2, 0, now, some of you, as you're looking at it, you're like, but it's not on the parabola. Exactly. That's why we click drag. So we're going to click it, drag it, and we get to move that dot wherever we want it. If you look at the table is changing the data because it's matching it to the point where we're placing it. So we're going to place our points on this parabola we got here. All right, so a couple at a time, 3, put another one, I think it looks like right there. So all you're doing is you're highlighting the parabola. Okay, so we're highlighting the parabola that we want to define. Now, if you need more points, then go ahead, add more points to your table. I think I'm just going to kind of move my points a little bit more, just so they're kind of spread out a little bit over there, and over there. All right, now, after we've done that, we now need to tell Desmos to write our equation, our parabola of fit. So we're going to go over here on the side, and we're going to just click on a new equation bar. And this is where we're going to have to type in what I taught you guys in class. So you may want to check your notes, but I'll explain it right now. We need to tell Desmos to access this table. You'll notice that the table is using x1, y1. If your table is using different x2, y2, x3, y3, then you're going to have to modify your equation to satisfy that. So once we get there, we're going to go y1, and we use tilde, not the equal sign. One more time, y1 tilde. Tilde is right next to the 1 key up in the left-hand corner. And then we're going to say standard form, ax1 to the power of 2. All right, and then we're going to say plus bx1, and then we're going to tell it plus c. And what this does is it draws the parabola that fits my data set. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the parabola so that it's the same color as my points. You can do that. It's up to you. But you'll notice now that while the parabola doesn't fit my hat perfectly, it does try to fit the points as best it can. And this is the project that I need for you to be working on. Last thing that I need you to do, it's 2 parts to it. You're going to save it. So you're going to save your project, and the way you're going to save it is you're going to save it under the name, your name, followed by uh, Parabola. Selfie Parabola, sorry. So I'm going to use my wife's name because I don't want everyone naming it after me. So I'm going to use my wife's name. That's who's in the picture, Monique Parabola Selfie. And that way, when I want to share it, I can now share it. After you've done that, after you've saved it, go up in the top right-hand corner next to your name, click on share, and you'll get a copy of the URL. Copy the URL, paste it into Canvas, and then press submit. This is worth 10 points. It's essentially one problem on the test. This is the take-home question. And I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to explain what I did and what you should do. Peace.